All right, I thought about showing you guys how I load up my truck and get ready to take off with the RV. It's gonna be a lot of work, so let's get it done. This is some of the places we've been and some of the YouTube channels we've exchanged bumper stickers with. American Wonder, RV Weekends, free in my RV. Look at that classic old Kia bumper sticker. Fishing license, the tackle box in the Florida Keys, and mile marker 0. The rest we got campgrounds, Florida Caverns, Rocky Bayou, Fort DeSoto, Jonathan Dickinson, Bahia Honda, Long Point, Mayaka River, Tomoka State Park, Crooked River, Skidaway, and Savannah Anastasia. And here's changing lanes. Well, I don't have this down to an exact science, but I do have some things that go in last, which is my kayak. It goes in very last, so that thing is for sure going in last. The scooter goes in kind of early because it's really heavy and things can go in beside it. But one thing that I'm going to do different this time that I haven't done any other time is I'm going to bring my workbench, my workout bench, because I've been working out for the last couple of months and I'm going to be gone for longer than 2 days, so I don't want to miss a workout. So I'm going to bring my weight bench. I'm going to put it in first and then put the scooter up against it because it'll, save room that way. So we're going to see how that goes. So here's my little workout bench. It doesn't have the uprights like you put on it for a bench press because I don't do that. This is the only weights I use. I literally only use the two 15-pounders. I used the 8-pounders when I first started working out because I'm not used to it, and I went really light to get my body used to it. And now I go just use the 15-pounders, and that's all I use, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to get this into the truck. Well, as you can see here, I have 2 tables already in the bed of my truck and this black box. The tables were left over from this past weekend when I went to my sister's place. So I brought these tables and I never took them out. And this big box is a humongous 3-ton floor jack. It's big. It's a big floor jack with my jumper cables. So if I get a flat, we got a floor jack to jack up the truck or the camper. So I keep that in here. I'll remove the tables and we'll see how it goes. Ready to load the scooter, and before I do that, I set up the ramps. Not going to be fun to get it in the back of the truck, but I decided to check the air pressure on the tires of the scooter before I load it. It's a convenient time, and since I'm going to check the air pressure, I was about 5-7 psi low on the back, so I'm going to air that up, and then I'm going to check the air on my bicycle. Might as well air that up too. All right, here we go with attempt number 1. All right, now that I got the scooter loaded up, I moved to my wood pile so I can load up some wood. Check out the wood pile. All right, here's my oak tree that I cut 3 major branches off so it wouldn't be right over my camper. As you can see, if you look at a straight line, I really don't have any branches over the camper, a very tiny one there. So that's what I wanted. So here's some of the wood left over. I've already used some. You see the main big old trunk right there and a bunch of other big pieces. This was, like I said, 3 big major branches. And I already cut up some wood for firewood, so that's already done. And there's more over here. Here's some starter stuff to start the fire and some thinner branches. So as you can see, I got enough firewood to last a while. So I'm gonna load some up and get it in the truck. That one's got ants. Look at this one. Big old carpenter ants. Two containers wouldn't fit, so I just unloaded one container and just laid it in the bed of the truck. So the firewood's loosely laying there and in the bed of the truck, and the sun is setting. That's what's the glare going on. So I got to stay moving to get this done. Now we're going to move around and load up some tables and other things. Load the kayak for the very first time to see how it goes. I'm sure it'll go well. So much better when the kayak is lighter than that big double kayak. Now I get the bicycle in there and strap everything down. That was sweet. All right, the truck is loaded up. Let's take a look and see how I did. All right, the kayak is tied down with 2 straps. Table's tied down. Boards underneath, wood underneath, and 1 extra tie so the kayak doesn't slip out the back. The scooter's tied down, the bicycle's tied down. And there's only a few things left to load, like this grass mat. And we're gonna crank up the outriggers, the stabilizers, so tomorrow I won't have to do that. Okay, I got the little rug up and rolled up and stuck in the back of the truck. So let's screw up the stabilizer jacks. All right, guys, it's the next morning right before work. So I'm gonna put a few things in order on the inside of the camper to get ready for traveling. One thing I do is make sure that the dishes are done and everything's gonna be put in the sink. We're gonna do that when we're literally gonna take off. We'll put everything in here. I'm gonna let this stuff dry, just wash some more dishes, and I'll put everything in the sink. All the containers, everything like that. Anything that can slide on the counter will go in the sink. And then over here in the bathroom, I put everything in the sink that'll move around on the counter so it won't fall off the counter when we're traveling. Also, I got my guitar I had out. I take that out and lay it down in the shower floor, and then I take everything out of the bins up here that's gonna fall out of these bins, the big things of soap and shampoo and things like that. I put that on the floor because they fall out anyway. I have a scale. I lay that on the floor so it doesn't fly everywhere. And this stuff doesn't move. It's in there. That stuff doesn't move. And then I pin the bathroom door closed. Make sure that won't move. And then as extra security, I'll put my subwoofer right there. And actually, it's time to put that heater away. We're springtime now, so I can get rid of that space heater. And here's the cord for the subwoofer. I'll just put that right here. And I'll get a towel and put a towel on the big screen TV. So let me get a towel. And there it is. I got a towel and I got bungee cords. I actually put some little eye bolts back here, some little eye screws, so I can hook the bungee cord to it. And then I bungee cord the TV so it doesn't move around while traveling. The other thing I'll do is I'll put all the remotes in their location here. So here we are. This stuff is all secure and this will be fine just like that. So I want to make sure the aisle is clear for the slider to come in, because the slider's got to come in right here. It looks clear. What I'll do is I'll run my hand under there. Then I want to take the computer and put it on the bed. So I got to disconnect all those wires, take the computer and put it on my bed. All right, now the computer's gone. It's on my bed. There it is, and it doesn't move when I travel. That's where it stays. Everything in here is secure. Everything doesn't move, nothing moves. The fan stays on the wall. And the door for the bedroom, I put the little anchor button thing here. Actually, I got some new things to put on. I got to get those on. They're actually little bungees instead of this snap button. It's not. Snap button is not always easy to get undone. Not hard to get done, but hard to get undone. So here, I gotta clear off this area a little bit, secure things that are gonna fall. This light, I gotta get my action camera ready for filming, and the mouse, the keyboard, the printer. I'll put that in the chair, the recliner, and my Bose Wave sound. I gotta put that down, and then we'll secure the chair. All right, we got the chair wedged in. And then we gotta go, when I get back from work, I will check the roof and bring the slider in. And then we'll be ready to unchock, hook up, and unchock, and pull out. So we'll see you after work. And now it's after work. Now I'm gonna jump up on the roof of the RV and check the slider. Let's go. All right, it's pretty much clear. A couple little sticks. No big deal. I usually bring the broom up, but for some reason I jumped up here without a broom. So it's clear. Nothing here to close. Excuse me, and get caught. Clear on both sides so we can slide it in. All right, time to go inside. Slide that slider in. Now everything's clear. I'm gonna check underneath one more time. Make sure there's nothing under here. It's all clear. All right, time to push the slider in. Slide in. That's it. And see, we still have room to go to the bathroom. And I put these little things here, but if those weren't there, it's a clear path to the bathroom. You can watch TV in the recliner. You got the pantry, you got the stove, toaster oven, cabinets, fridge, and even the sink. The bedroom too. Next up, now we got to hook up the camper to the truck. Here we go. I got to come back and to the right a little bit. All right, we need to come back more, a little bit more to the right, and we got to raise the trailer. Got to raise the trailer up to get on top of the ball. Here we go. Up. Love that power winch, that power jack. All right, give it a try now. All right, we're there now. So now we can lower the camper onto the ball. All right, now we can latch it, put the safety pin in, and we can start our safety chains. Safety chain hook, number one. Number two. And we're gonna stop the jack going up right about there. All right, now we can hook up our umbilical for our trailer lights. That's hooked up, and we got our trailer breakaway safety. All right, we're all hooked up. Now we're gonna connect the repeater for the tire monitoring system. Before we do that, unchalk the tire. All right, that's done. Put these in our storage compartment. I have a repeater for the tire monitoring system. It's up here underneath the RV, but I need to power it up, and I power it on and off by taking the fuse out of the inline fuse. So now I'm gonna put the fuse back in and we'll power it up. And all the repeater does is just what it says. It strengthens the signal from the sending units on each wheel, each tire, and it relays the signal to the cab where the receiving unit is, the monitor that tells me what pressure is in the tires. One more thing I like to do is inside of here is my freezer. So I'm taking the freezer with me. So I'm gonna take it out of the box and put it in the camper. So I gotta do that almost last, next to last thing, because it's running on electricity. So I'm gonna put that in the RV, then I will disconnect the electricity and we'll be ready to go.
All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for getting my truck and camper ready to go camping. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to see more content on how to do things and how I do things, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified when I upload my newest video, click that notification bell and select all, and you'll get a notification every time I upload a brand new video. Thanks for watching RV Weekends.